6 languages. Nothing to watch. I'm going to bed.
Don't forget to turn on the alarm.
I never forget.
You forget Thursday. You forget Tuesday.
Wendy?
남편의 대모성! 先买录像。
注意走，注意走，走。
对，好。好。来，整点，对吧？
For hang gliding Wednesday?
Can't wait.
You don't get airsick now, do you, sailor?
Any Pacific Blue units in the vicinity of Catalina and Maine, please respond to a 211 break-in at 1824 Cove Way. This is 1 PP7 responding.
Grandpa, are you two all right?
Okay, yes. What took you so long?
I was sleeping when you called. What did they take?
All jewelry, cash, over 50,000.
Did you get a good look at them?
No.
I'll get it. Who is it?
It's the police.
Please, come on in.
Are you Mr. Trang?
Go away. Everything fine.
We got a call about a break-in.
No break-in. Nobody call.
I did. I'm Wendy Trang.
Why'd you do that? Why you call police?
You were robbed and assaulted. The police have to be notified.
No. No police. Go away. Now.
Look, I'm sorry. Where my grandfather comes from, the police are not to be trusted.
Miss Trang, do you know what they took?
All the jewelry and about 50,000 in cash.
And they kept all that in the house?
They don't trust banks either.
Any chance your grandfather would come around? Come and talk to us, maybe file a report?
I don't think so. I'll see what I can do.
Maybe you can come down and file one.
I have to respect his wishes.
If you come across anything at all, give us a call, okay? I'm Officer Calloway. This is Officer Kelly.
Thanks for coming.
Four home invasions and still no leads. Nothing at all, people.
Just that they were all Asians and none of them trust the police.
And they all kept their valuables and cash in their house.
Bad guys have the key again?
Yeah, we think so.
Well, what about any of the neighbors? Did they spot a getaway vehicle, maybe see someone unusual?
Nope. It's just like these guys disappear.
So, we're nowhere. Actually, TC has an idea. It's a little unorthodox, but I think we should maybe give it a shot.
My friend Hanson in robbery homicide told me about someone who works with them to help them crack some tough cases.
Works with them?
You're talking about a dog, right?
No. A psychic.
Oh, man. TC.
Hey, look, this psychic has helped crack 3 burglaries and a kidnapping. Unless anyone here has a better idea, he starts today. Dismissed.
Okay, relax, man, will you?
Crank it up, try higher frequency.
What do you got?
Get him.
Well, what's that all about?
I don't know, let's find out.
Electric Greenpeace, boy.
Just give us a chance, we can be very compelling.
We touched you boys. You feel our pain. Do you give from the heart?
Where's the product, Cucaracha?
File cabinet, top drawer.
Whoa, Nelly! You're not gonna believe this, but I think we stumbled onto some illegal narcotics. Dump that crap. Mercy.
Don't tell me. You found cash in that drawer.
You're a clairvoyant detective. I think I'm looking at 10 grand here. There you go. You just won yourself a get-out-of-jail-free card.
You don't let me walk, man?
That's what the criminal justice system would do. I'm just saving the taxpayers a little money. You mention this to anybody, next time you're gonna be shot trying to escape. Comprende?
Yeah, sure.
Police, freeze! Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey guys, Detective Arthur, Vice.
I'm his partner.
What's going on here?
This guy says that there's drugs changing hands here.
Yeah, there were. But before we caught up with our little pals here, they dumped their product line.
Attention 1 Pacific Blue 9. Proceed to boardwalk at Rose. 211 witness requesting re-interview.
1 PB9 responding.
Just leave them here. We're gonna have to release a lot of them anyway. Hey, thanks for the backup.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, I promised my grandfather I wouldn't go to the police station.
Were you able to find anything out?
Yeah, there were 3 of them, armed. They spoke Vietnamese, and they had a key.
Did your mother or grandfather hear a car?
No, nothing. They seemed to just disappear. They wore ski masks and army outfits.
The big guys, were they little guys?
The lead guy was small, but the others were big. My mom says that the biggest guy had like a limp or a club foot or something.
You've given us a lot, Wendy.
Thanks.
Oh, there's one more thing. I found this cleaning up. Belonged to one of the guys.
My bet is that the psychic is Queen Latifah over there.
Nope, I bet it's Ratso Rizzo.
You think? You all right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, look, here's the deal. Leslie Quint's a seasoned professional with a proven track record assisting law enforcement.
Ooh, we're gonna turn out the lights and hold hands?
Yeah, Elvis has a dead bat we can borrow.
Joke away, people. I charge $350 an hour, and your meter is running, so feel free to indulge yourselves. Just know that time is short. I have to be at the FBI by 4.
Mr. Quinn has agreed to use his abilities as a psychic to help us solve this case.
I prefer sensitive to psychic, not so...
TC and Chris will fill you in on everything we have so far.
Why bother? Doesn't he already know everything?
Can it? We need a little help we can get. TC, Chris, I need to talk to you for a moment.
You should grab a seat.
Thank you.
Look, I'm sorry about all this skepticism.
It's cynicism, actually, and I get it all the time.
I just want you to know that we really appreciate you helping us out.
Well, thanks for saying so. This kind of constant hostility just... Where'd you get that?
Oh, this was a present from my brother. It was his first shield when he was a rookie in the Valley.
I'm sorry.
What for?
Well, for all the trouble he's in.
Trouble? What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't know.
They're ready for you, Mr. Quinn.
Of course.
TC, why don't you take Mr. Quinn through what we know about the case so far?
Don't bother. I'm a sensitive, not Sherlock Holmes. Officer Calloway, you mentioned something about an object. May I see it?
Yeah, it's right there. Doesn't have any prints on it.
Not till now. Hate. Help. Brown. Hard. Mercy. Cattle. Water. Wood. Love. Red. Hate. Help. Power. Broken. Green.
What'd all that mean?
Well, first off, the man who belongs to this knife is not Asian. He's Caucasian.
Get out of here.
And he's full of rage. Quite large. Physically.
This is just a waste of our time, guys.
Chris, don't be so close-minded.
I need to be downtown by 4.
Fraud.
Something else. The man has a deformity or a limp. Something of that nature. Oh, and you. You should see your dentist. Immediately.
He spoke Vietnamese with no accent or Chinese with a Vietnamese accent. No Anglo could do that.
What if just one guy did all the speaking?
Oh, and of course he's big and hate-filled. He's an armed robber with a 10-inch blade.
What about the limp? There's no way that he could have known about the limp. Suppose one of them is Anglo, and suppose that he didn't get that Ranger knife secondhand.
Oh, so you're saying he's a vet?
Yeah, who did a tour in Vietnam. He understands these immigrants. He knows that they don't trust banks or cops, and he's carrying a grudge against them.
I don't know. I think you're casting your net pretty far out there, TC.
Chris, at least I have a line in the water.
Hey, Jack. Where's Marlon?
He's below finishing the count.
You're letting him do the count?
If I tell Marlon to give it to nuns, you say, yes, sir, you got it.
No, I know. Marlon's been with you since he was 12. You two have been through Nam, hell, and...
Shut up! Just tell me about the jewelry. Did he give you any hassle about the price?
I went down just like you said. 17,000.
Which makes last night's total $69,000.
Is that before or after your skim?
Don't be a fool. The ticks and small bills.
Don't diss me, little man, or I'll...
You what? Cut me with your knife.
What's this about?
He lost it, Jack. He lost that knife you gave him.
This is true.
At the house last night.
Yeah, I guess I must have...
You stupid pathetic! Next time I'll tie an anchor around your neck! Get out of my sight!
Looks like we have our first eyewitness to these home invasions.
Great. Let me check him out.
His name's Gottfried Weber.
Where can I find him?
You know the abandoned lifeguard tower? Good luck. He sounds a little incoherent.
Great.
I'm just so shook up about this. I mean, the robbery's bad enough, but disobeying my grandfather. I mean, I feel badly for him, but at the same time, he makes me so angry. How could he be so stubborn and superstitious?
He's been through a lot.
Hey, you seem more upset about this than I am.
There's something I don't know how to tell you.
What?
I'm going away for a couple of weeks, maybe longer.
But you'll be back, right?
No, of course.
Well, then so I'll wait. Look, I'll cry and I'll pine and I'll lose weight and everything. It'll be great.
We gotta talk. I'm busy.
Get up. Now.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing with her? It's none of your concern. Oh, you bet it is. You were supposed to use her, find out about them, and dump her.
My orders from you.
Yeah, you're right, you don't. You take him from the great Major Jack, don't you? Well, how do you think he's gonna like this, huh? Huh?
You are alive only because Jack asked me to pity you. Now we have 2 more days together. Control yourself until then, and you will never see me again.
Weber. Yeah, that's Weber. Gottfried Weber.
Okay, Mr. Weber. I'm Officer Del Toro from the Pacific Blue Unit. Can I ask you a few questions? You were in the vicinity of 1718 Palm Lane last night about 10:15, right?
Yeah.
And you reported seeing what?
Bicycles. Fantastic bicycles. They moved without pedaling.
So these were motorcycles?
No, there were no motors. They were totally silent. Just
I got it. And?
they sailed along the water's edge, silhouetted against the gleaming blue-black of the Pacific.
Really?
Yeah, and slowly they rose.
You mean they went uphill?
No, into the air. They went aloft, like E.T. Oh, what a picture they made, moving farther and higher and higher and farther.
Great. Thanks. Really. You've been great help.
We see you in court, officer.
And how is that?
On the stand. You see, I make a most compelling witness.
I'm sure you do.
Corey, hey.
Pete! Hey! Wow!
Hey, sis.
Hi.
So what do you think?
It's incredible. When you said you were getting a pool for the kids, I thought you meant one of those above-the-ground jobs.
Oh, I hate those things.
It was good enough for us.
Yeah.
Listen, who belongs to that suburban outfit?
We do. Well, it's Jenny's, really. I'm still driving the 84 Caddy.
What happened to the station wagon? I love that old thing.
Yeah, that's because you didn't have to drive it. Last month, Jenny's bringing Tommy home from a soccer game. It's the 405, 4:45. The thing just conks right out, dead, middle lane.
That's pretty scary.
Bought the Suburban the next day.
Plus you landscaped the yard, you painted the house. Looks like you put on a new roof. You wizard, how you swinging this?
Hey, I'm a genius.
Oh, I know. You took a loan out on the house.
There's no loan.
Pete, can you really afford all this?
What are you now, Dad? Give me a break.
Sorry.
Me too. It's all this damn overtime I'm putting in. Come on, I'll buy you a beer.
All right.
Wendy. Hi.
Hi.
I've been trying to reach you.
Look, I haven't checked my messages.
We have a new theory about the robbery.
I'm sorry, I got a cram. I have an exam.
Hey, this will only take a second. We think the robbers, or at least one of them, was not Asian.
But they spoke perfect Vietnamese.
Is it possible that one guy did all the speaking?
I guess that could be. I don't know.
Maybe the front guy was Asian and the other two were Anglo.
If you could ask your grandfather.
I don't know. I'll see. I gotta go.
Listen, I can't go hang gliding after all.
What are you talking about? We've been planning this thing for weeks. Just the other day, you...
I know. I have a doctor's appointment.
Today. You scheduled it today.
Look, it's the dentist, okay?
Attention all black and white to Pacific Blue units. 211 in progress at 1127 Oceanfront Walk.
Could be our boys.
This is 2PB6 responding.
Motorized. They're not making any noise.
Telling me. 1PB7 requesting backup. 211 suspect fleeing north on Main. You can do it. Come on. We're gaining on them.
Those motors are killing us.
Losing them. Get it. They could have ducked in anywhere.
I'm telling you, Corey, I can't believe we're leaving it up to Mr. Sensitive.
Yeah, ridiculous. Look, Victor, I need a little personal time. I'll meet you back at the boardwalk.
Red wine, wine. Whoa, look at this. What are you, baking a cake? Look at that. How was that? Yo, that's nice. Oh, I got a little pocket change here. Good, we like that.
Similar robberies up and down the coast. Vancouver, Seattle, San Francisco. Wherever there's a large Asian population. These guys hit town, infiltrate the community, pull off 5 or 6 jobs, and then move on.
Any mention of the bikes?
No.
Elvis thinks they might be the souped-up EV warriors, electric-powered.
You know, the RCMP has an interesting theory on how they get their keys. They place someone on the popular upscale restaurant parking cars.
Giving them access to the victim's keys.
Guy makes a wax impression, he walks right in.
Nice.
You know, let's see if we can find out where our victims like to eat.
Wendy,
Oh, hi, Marlon.
what's the matter? Why haven't you answered my calls?
I have this exam.
Wendy, come on, tell me, what is it?
Who was that guy at the cafe, Marlon?
He's one of my crew. A loose cannon, I fired him.
How come you never talk about your work? Why is that? I mean, you said you run some kind of salvage operation?
Yeah, we move up and down the West Coast wherever there are good opportunities. What are you so upset about?
Where'd you get this?
At a store on the promenade. You want to see a receipt? Hey, I love you. Whatever doubts you may have about me, don't doubt that.
I don't know.
Look at me. Look at me. Look, I'm going away for a couple of weeks, okay? When I get back, we'll work everything out. I promise.
Rachel.
Pete,
Hey, Cor. How'd you find me?
your eating habits are totally predictable. Listen, I want to run something by you. You got a minute?
Oh, yeah, just a couple. I'm due back in Cork.
I saw you yesterday
Oh, yeah, where?
in an alley off Marine.
Oh, yeah, we were taking down a couple of small-time pushers.
I watched the bust.
What, are you spying on me, Cor?
What'd you do with the cash, Peter?
I turned it in as evidence. What do you think?
Then why'd you put it in that money belt? And why'd you dump the smack? Surely you weren't gonna turn that in as evidence.
Look, you don't know what you saw, Cor. And I don't need a performance review from some bike cop. Excuse me, I'm late.
Welcome to La Place Chinois. Can you believe that jerk?
Tell me about it.
How do you deal with these guys?
I'll make them wait 20 minutes for their car and leave fingerprints on their windows.
I love it. Hey, listen, what time do you get off work?
9, why?
Just thought I might buy you a beer. Well, it looks like I have a lot to learn about parking cars.
I'm the man to teach you.
I checked, Pete. There was no evidence logged in. No drugs, no cash. There wasn't even a bust.
You checked up on me.
Forget that smoke. What the hell are you doing?
Goodbye, Corey.
You're boosting drug money, aren't you, Peter?
It's brilliant investigating, Officer McNamara. I'll write you a commendation.
You know, my whole life I wanted to be just like you. And then you go rotting just to buy a lousy swimming pool?
I did what I did for my family, Corey. They deserve the best, and I'm through watching them do without.
So you rip off pushers.
I put in 14 years. 14. And I've got nothing to show for it. A secretary at a movie studio makes more money than I do. So now I want some payback. It's for Ginny, for the kids.
Oh, this is great for them. Having a dirty cop for a father.
Like they take so much pride in Dad the cop. In case you haven't noticed, Corey, people hate us out there. Nobody appreciates the risks that we take. To them, we're just a bunch of donut scarfing, pension hunting, Rodney King beating bully boys.
Not to your family. They had the pride and honor of knowing that their father, their husband, was a real hero.
Oh, you mean like us, like what we had?
Exactly like we had. What was wrong with that?
What, Corey? Dad was a fool. Our whole lives, he spent so much time trying to do the right thing, he never had $5 to his name.
We never lacked for anything.
We lacked for everything.
Nothing that mattered.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just checking the plates. These don't work.
There's enough for that car.
No wonder. I guess somebody hung them up on the wrong hook. Okay, we've got good news, bad news, and worse news. I did manage to get the plate numbers on a few cars he took key impressions from.
I assume that's the good news.
The bad news is his shift started at 5. I didn't get on until 7. He could have taken 50 other impressions by the time I got there. So I wrote down all the plate numbers of all the cars in the lot. Plate names, numbers, and addresses, 78 in all.
That's a big help.
The worst part is he caught me checking license plates and disappeared before his shift was over.
Back to square one, huh?
Look, Lieutenant, this Leslie guy's been pretty much on the mark so far. Why don't we just get him back?
Well, wait. Did you have a psychic breakthrough, Chris? Did you have a sacred vision of profound truth? Love, desire, death, birth, taxes?
The dentist.
I had a wisdom tooth coming in, and Quint knew about it before I did.
And me, without a racing form. That's a crime.
All right, call them. If this group sticks to pattern, they're gonna pull one last job and then blow. Anybody else have any ideas?
Just one.
Look, I've already told you guys everything I know.
I don't think so. Who are you so afraid of?
No one.
So then why'd you go from wanting our help to running away from it? Wendy, these men brutalized your mother and your grandfather. If you don't tell us what you know, you won't be able to live with yourself.
Just leave me alone.
Okay, this is the prawn house.
It's in the middle of the canals, moron.
Which is 2-hour advantage.
Yeah, how do you figure that?
Those cars would be useless in the canals, Einstein. Did you get me the key?
Yeah, right here.
Well, let's hope you didn't screw that up.
Hey, you're the one screwing us up.
Would you two chill out?
I saw him with the train girl, Jack.
To tell her goodbye so she wouldn't get suspicious.
No, I saw him again today outside her house. He was all over her. Go on, ask him about that. Go on.
What's he talking about? Is this true?
Yes.
See, I told you we couldn't trust him. I told you right from the start.
Shut up! You like ratting out somebody in your own squad? God, how did I get stuck with a weasel like you for a son?
I was just watching out for us, Dad, like you taught me.
Don't you see this man? He is 10 times the man you will ever be. Get out of my sight. Get! Why'd you see her?
I fell in love with her, Jack.
Oh, God, oh.
Use it, Jack. Lay you down.
Is that where we're going? Is that it?
You wanted to see me, Lieutenant?
Yeah, come in.
Is there a problem?
That's what I'd like to know. What the hell's going on?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Why are you nosing around the main station asking questions about some mythical drug bust?
I'm sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
It better not. You're way out of line. Corey, is there something I can help you with?
Lieutenant, that guy that was your training officer when you were a rookie, the one who was on the take,
Gene Savage?
you turned him in, didn't you?
Yeah. It was pure hell. I was ostracized from my unit, transferred.
What happened to Savage?
Was tried, convicted, sentenced to 10 years. Do we have that type of situation in this unit?
No, sir. Not in this unit.
Is there something I can help you with?
No. It's all on me. I won't screw up again, sir.
Hey, TC, when's the psychic coming?
This afternoon, about 1 o'clock. Why?
Governor's Cup. All I need him to do is just to touch the past performing charts.
TC? You were right. I think I can help.
Hey, if you had a chance to look into the future, would you want to?
What?
Come on, stay with me. I mean, you're like in a trance. Okay, I got it. Personal time. I'm out of here.
Hey,
Hey,
I put you in a bad place, and I'm sorry. I couldn't have known that you were going to stumble into this.
we're cops in the same city, Peter. It's not that big a stretch.
Look, Corey, what if this was over? If you knew it wasn't going down anymore? I mean, nobody's really been hurt. The drugs are flushed. The bureaucrats would have pissed the cash away anyway. Maybe we could just let this go, you know? No harm, no foul kind of thing.
Except there was harm. To the job, to the department, to the shield.
When are you going to stop scrambling for Dad's approval and start thinking for yourself?
I am thinking for myself, Peter. What are you thinking?
How do you mean?
What are you gonna do, Peter?
No, the question is, Corey, what are you going to do?
Hey, food good here?
Hey!
This is 2PB6 requesting backup at the Waterfront Cafe.
You really know how to work up an appetite.
This way. Let's hurry. I need to get in that room with him.
Great. Can I just ask you something?
Victor, if I could pick horses, would I be doing this for a living?
Look, we know you were friends with these guys back in Nam.
Maybe they helped you out over there and you don't want to rat on them. Is that it?
You're the rats. You tell me.
You run a salvage operation, is that it?
No, I'm unemployed.
So then where'd you get the $700 in your pocket?
Oh, I practice thrift.
You're not helping yourself here.
But I've got you to help me, officer.
So you want to take the fall for this thing and let those other guys walk?
What other guys?
You're saying you pull these jobs alone?
Pull this job?
How's it going, Lieutenant?
Guy's made of stone.
We can hold him here till Christmas. He's not coming across.
At the moment, we don't have enough to hold him on.
Why don't we turn him loose and tail him?
No, he'll be looking for that.
I don't think so.
Let him go. I can tell you where he's going.
Where?
To the next victim's house, and I can guide you there.
They may not even know which house they're gonna hit.
But I do. I stood next to the man for 20 minutes. I can tap into him all right. Let him go. Water, wood, houses, tower fences, grills, water, grass, chairs, houses, bridges, arched, ducks. Venice.
The canals.
They can slip in and out on those bikes so no black and white could ever follow.
Yeah, but which house?
Where's the list of the addresses I got from the plates from the restaurant?
You said there could have been dozens of other cars.
Hey, we gotta go with what we got.
Here.
There it is, Prawn, 787 Linney Canal.
Shut her off! Don't sing about horse. Don't sing her. We think about her now. Now, come on. Come on.
Lest you might fall.
Get it started. Come on.
We appreciate all you did, Mr. Quint.
Anytime. Did I mention that my rate has gone up to $400 an hour?
Yeah, you did. So long.
Yeah.
Leslie? Leslie, you don't mind if I call you Leslie, do you?
No.
Look, I was just kind of wondering if, well, if you and I could...
No.
I beg your pardon?
It wouldn't end well. Trust me.
Can't change what's happened. I can't get back any of the smack for evidence. I can't nail any of the perps. I can't even return the money. It's like all these doors have just slammed shut.
What can you do?
Well, there's not a lot of options. If I go to IA, it's a mess for everyone. The department, Mac and Dad, you. Eat my gun, I leave 2 small children and a wife with no money.
Don't even think about that.
I'm thinking of turning in my shield, Corey.
God, Pete. It's the only thing you've ever done.
It's the only thing I've ever wanted to do. But I screwed it up. Me, Corey, not you.
You got guts, Pete. But we already knew that.
One thing, if I do turn in my shield, I can't tell Dad the truth. I'll make up some fairy tale and I'll sell it to him. But if you want to tell him, you're gonna have to do it yourself.
No, I couldn't do that.